Welcome back to my course, Cisco Core Security, Network Security Fundamentals. In the previous module, we discussed how to leverage NetFlow in order to gain insight into the type of traffic that is traversing our network. This module will shift gears and start talking about the different security considerations that you need to make when trying to secure the management plane of the network. This is important to know, as attackers are likely to try to gain access into a network via the management plane. You'll learn the most secure protocols for logging into a device so the data isn't being compromised if it is captured by a malicious actor. Also, you will learn the best way to use a centralized server to provide control management access to devices. After that, you will learn about other management protocols and the secure versions that you should use. Finally, you will learn how to apply access control lists to the management plane in order to provide additional security. But before we jump into our discussion of how to secure the management plane, let's first start off talking about the physical security of the network, as well as what the different planes of the devices are. I'd argue that physical security is one of the most important aspects of keeping your network secure and online. If just anyone has access to your devices, network cables, and power sources, the best security implementations on the software side can easily be undone. If an attacker has physical access to a Cisco device, it is a pretty easy process to boot into Ramon and circumvent the need to enter a password. Once that is done, they can have full privileged access on the device and gather and change as much information as they want. Additionally, they could very easily create themselves their own administrative account in order to keep coming back to modify and collect data. Additionally, if just anyone has access to the device, they don't even need to have the knowledge to boot into a switch or router in order to cause major issues. Even a disgruntled employee could very quickly turn off the power, start unplugging, or even cutting cables. All of this is to say that you need to make sure that you have proper access control on the physical security of your devices. So if we think of the security of the devices as a triangle, with the most important item being on the bottom, in this case, physical security, the next most important thing is the management plane. The reason this plane is so important is because it is what administrators use in order to manage the device. And just like with the physical security, we need to make sure that the management plane is secure. So that way, the hardening we configure on the other two planes can't easily be undone. This module is all about securing the management plane. We need to talk about the different ways to do that, such as ensuring that we are securely accessing the device, as well as the secure reporting of logs and messages from the device itself to other tools, such as an SNMP collector or a fully blown security information event management. The next plane is a control plane. This is a plane that the device uses in order to effectively do the job that it is designed to do. What I mean by that is that in order for a switch to properly switch frames, it needs to learn the different paths to do that. And the same goes for a router. In order for it to properly route packets, it first has to build its routing table in order to know where to send the packets. And it does this all on the control plane. At the top of the triangle is a data plane, sometimes known as a forwarding plane. While this plane is at the top of the triangle, it doesn't mean that it can be neglected. In fact, this is where most organizations focus their device hardening attention. This is a plane that ultimately does what the device is designed to do, route or switch packets. Things such as DDoS mitigations, segmentation, packet filtering, and even the verification of different protocols such as DHCP and ARP. And, as we have already mentioned, a defense in-depth posture is critical in order for a network to remain secure. While in this module, we don't actually configure any devices to secure their management plane, don't worry, I won't leave you high and dry. In the Cisco Core Security, Network Security with Cisco iOS, Cisco Core Security, Network Security with Cisco ASA, and Cisco Core Security, Network Security with Cisco Firepower courses, I walk you through step by step on how to implement the items that we are going to discuss throughout this module. And then for the rest of this course, I'm going to set you up for success by showing you how to harden the control and data planes on Cisco switches, routers, and wireless LAN controllers. I'm glad that you are still with me, and I hope that you are as ready to learn as I am to teach it to you. Let's begin.